Welcome to solverfy.
All right, so anyone who has worked a register will have some familiarity with our cashier's algorithm. In this case, we have our standard American denominations of coins, so quarters, 25 cents, dimes, 10 cents, a nickel, 5 cents, and a penny, 1 cent. Okay, and so we start by adding coins of the largest denomination until it would exceed the value we're searching for, right? So for A, our goal is 51 cents. So we're going to add 1/4, right? So we'll add 1/4 and see that we're at 25 cents. Okay, so that's still less than 51 cents. So we'll keep it. So we'll add a second quarter. Okay, so now we're at 50 cents. Which is still less than 51. So we would add a third quarter, see that that's too much, and then just keep the 2 quarters. And then we switch to the dimes, right? So now we're at 50 cents. We'll add a dime, see that it's 60 cents is too high, and go to the nickels. Okay, so then we would consider, well, if we add a nickel, we would be at 55 cents, which is too high. Okay, so then we move on to the pennies, right? And so we add a penny. So we add 1 penny, and we get 51 cents, and the algorithm is over. Okay, so then let's do it again for letter B here. And B wants us to look for 69 cents. Right, so we'll add 1/4. We'll be at 25 cents. So we will add another quarter to put us to 50 cents, right? We'll sort of add a hypothetical third quarter, but that puts us over at 75, so we won't keep it. And then we'll add a dime. Okay, so that would put us at 60 cents. Then we'll add another dime, but that puts us over at 70, so we'll go down to the nickels. Okay. And so for quarters, we had 2. For dimes, we had 1. For nickels, we add a nickel in, we get 65 cents. Okay, we add another nickel, that puts us at 70. So that's too far, so we only keep the 1 nickel. And then we add a penny, right? That puts us at 66. Then we add another penny, that'll put us at 67. So our penny count is at 2. We'll add a third penny, that puts us at 68. We'll add a fourth penny, and then that's going to be the end, right? So then what we get is 2 quarters, 1 dime, 1 nickel, and 4 pennies. Part C is 76 cents. Okay, so same concept. We're going to start, we'll add 1/4, and we'll be at 25 cents. We can add our 1/4. We'll add another quarter, see that we're at 50 cents. We're still under our aim, so we'll give ourselves a second quarter. We'll add a third quarter to 75 cents, which is still under what we wanted. So we'll give ourselves a third quarter, and then we'll add the fourth one, which would put us at 1.0. So that's too high, so we're not going to add it. Okay, so now we move on to adding a dime, which would put us at 85 cents. That's too high. So dimes, we're not going to add any. Okay, so then we consider adding a nickel, but that's going to put us at 80 cents. Okay, also too high. So for nickels, there won't be any. Then we get to pennies. We'll add 1 penny, 76. Well, that's where we want to be. Right, we add our 1 more penny. Wanted too high, don't add it. Okay, so we end here with the correct number of change, and it's 3/4 and a penny. And lastly, we have part D. Okay, so this one is 60 cents, and it's just like the rest of them. We add 25 cents. Haven't gone over yet, so we'll add a quarter. We'll give ourselves another quarter, so it changes the total to 50, which is under 60, so we add another quarter. We'll give ourselves another quarter. It's too high, don't add it. Okay, so now we add a dime. We're at 60 cents. Okay, that's not over, so we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a dime. All right, so let's go ahead and give ourselves a nickel. But anything we add is going to be over because 60 cents is what we want, so we do not add any nickels. And when we give ourselves a penny, that one also goes over, so we don't end up adding any. And that gives us an output of 2 quarters and 1 dime.